5 overs. 3 runs to the over. And so they've just been choked in that power play. And I think you're quite right. This Zimbabwe will see as an opportunity with Shivam Dube coming into the attack as an opportunity to release. Just like that, but straight down the fielder's throat. Trouble, 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 Zimbabwe. It was there. Big boundary leg side. And he's picked the lone fielder, Sikandar Raza.
Well, in the pursuit of taking down Shivam Dube is the chance for Dube to pick up wickets. And that is a prized one. Sikandar Raza, the Zimbabwe captain, gone for 4. Zimbabwe 32 for 4. Trouble for Zimbabwe, and in comes Wesley Madhavere, himself returning from the wilderness. More than a year since his last T20I, but in good form, as exhibited in the one-off test against Bangladesh.
Raza, he could have hit this anyway. Just rolled the wrists and picked the lone field in front of square on the leg side boundary. And huge disappointment. But talking about Madhavere, yes, he's in good touch. He was in Bangladesh a month ago with the Zim A team, got 100 in a list day match. Half century in the test match against Bangladesh. And he also got some runs in the ODI series, left out of the T20Is, but he comes in now for this India series. That's the wicket, and it looks like it's probably just taken time to get to Raza, and that's why the connection is not so strong and doesn't get in front of that fielder. That's taken a few yards in.
I think he could have given himself one ball, Sikandar Raza, just to get accustomed to the change of pace, the dip in pace of Dube. You spent 4 overs battling it out against Mayank and Ashok. Just one ball. As I was saying, Shivam Dube is a big part of India's T20 plans. He's a double World Cup winner. What will be an absence that India have learned to live with of Hardik Pandya, hold India's premier all-rounder for major tournaments. Dube's bowling, I think, is something that you really want to be reliable, especially in conditions that are helpful. He's made something happen. That's very good from Ryan Burl. Walks across, gets inside the line and puts the final ball of the over away. 37 for 4 after 8.
Yeah, one has to say India definitely on top after 8 overs. 37 for 4 Zimbabwe, after having been asked to bat first. But this just walking in, helping it on its way. Ryan Burl. It was shot, slightly shot, the extra bounce being used very nicely. Ashok Sharma. Yeah, started in an expensive fashion, but has come back pretty strongly. Alongside, for the first time this afternoon, Ed Rainsford.
Good afternoon, Kartik. Yeah, it's been a very indifferent start for Zimbabwe, given the fact that they've played in these conditions and have actually had a good deal of cricket underneath their belt.
Good piece of fielding. There's the one catch that was dropped, but that was of a no ball. But India have been pretty sharp. The first one, a very good ball to get rid of the opener, Brian Bennett, and then Ben Curran caught in the 30-yard circle. Prince Yadav the wicket. Another wicket in the form Dion Myers, and then Sikandar Raza holding out in the deep.
Yeah, you look at those dismissals, and one of the main issues for Zimbabwe during the Bangladesh series was that Naid Rana was a handful. And he picked up a lot of wickets, and you look at the lengths here, and these Indian bowlers that have come out and bowled at high pace and a hostile line and length. So it's surprising that the learnings haven't carried over to this series, and also the shot selection.
I think that is going to be a key thing right during this series, I think, Ed. Just all three games are going to be here in Harare. And you look at the dimensions, these are big boundaries. And as a bowler, you want to use the square boundaries very nicely, especially when you've got that extra bounce.
That's a brilliant point. The square boundaries are enormous here. And you look at the dimensions on screen right now. Down the ground, 79 meters, 72 square, 63 and 62 behind square if you're coming from the golf course end. But look at that, 81 and 76. For T20 cricket, a bit big or not.
In golf, we have that term, it plays longer than it seems. And that is exactly what this ground is all about. It actually feels longer than what those dimensions suggest.
You see the camera now will just pan across Harare Sports Club, and you're right. When you're sitting here and you look across to your right or your left, you think to yourself, well, that does look a lot longer. It looks as if there's another 10 meters on it.
Yeah, pretty good. This has been a pretty good comeback from Ashok. Taken for a few runs by Ben Curran. Into his third over. He'll finish well. Just 3 of it. It's 40 for 4 after 9. For 4. So 3 seamers deployed, and then Shivam Dube, a gentle medium, one would say, compared to the other 3, especially Mayank and Ashok Sharma. But for the first time in the game, Ravi Bishnoi. Right arm leg break from the end where Shivam Dube bowled. Caught in front, is it? Immediately given. One would wonder why was Shivam Dube stopped, but it has worked out well. On the money, immediately Ravi Bishnoi, and the review has been taken.
Third umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW and was given out on field. I've checked the bowler's feet, it is a fair delivery. Let's start with front on, please.